And we also have new developments today in the fight over the reservoir drawdowns that are impacting water sources around Western Oregon. This afternoon, Linn County commissioners announced they're now seeking legal action to modify a judge's order that led to the historic deep drawdown of the Green Peter Reservoir. KEZI 9 News reporter Jennifer Singh has been following the drawdown of not just the Green Peter, but the Lookout Point Reservoir as well. And she's joining us live in the studio here with the latest and a look back at what led up to these drawdowns in the first place. Jennifer.
Yeah, well, this situation has been unfolding for nearly 15 years now, a lot longer than many people are probably aware. Even after a water quality informational meeting in Sweet Home that I attended last night, there are still so many unanswered questions people want answers to. But one thing we did learn is the names of the environmental groups involved in the lawsuit and what the Army Corps of Engineers have been specifically mandated to do. And over the next few hours, I'll show you what cities all around Western Oregon have experienced as a result of the lawsuit and the newest updates from Linn County today. But first, let's look back at how this all unfolded in the first place.
It started back in 2008 when the National Marine Fisheries Service found that a lack of passage is one of the most significant issues affecting the status of Chinook salmon in winter steelhead. A biological opinion conducted with NMFS and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers determined the Corps must follow a set of alternatives to modify operations and facilities of dams in the Willamette River Basin. By 2011, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers had not began to operate any of the downstream passage structures. It would not meet future deadlines to do so. And they also failed to follow through with several other required guidelines, leading to a near extinction of upper Willamette River spring Chinook salmon and winter steelhead. In 2018, several environmental groups, including Northwest Environmental Defense Center, Wild Earth Guardians, and Native Fish Society, filed suit against National Marine Fisheries Service and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to compel the Corps to make immediate operational adjustments to several dams. In August 2020, the court ruled that the Corps had been violating the Endangered Species Act. And in September 2021, U.S. District Judge Marco Hernandez issued an injunction requiring the Corps to take immediate actions at the dams to save the two fish species, including deep drawdowns at several reservoirs, including Lookout Point and Green Peter reservoirs. In June of this year, the Army Corps of Engineers began their historic deep drawdown of the Lookout Point and Green Peter Reservoir. And since then, there has been a domino effect of unexpected outcomes in Sweet Home, Lowell, and beyond.
They've ruined a pristine high mountain lake. And I know several people that has businesses here depend on the tourist industry. And they're closing down.
And coming up over the next few hours, I'll show you what the domino effects have been in Lowell, Sweet Home, Lebanon, and Albany so far, as well as what next steps Linn County commissioners are taking to seek legal action. Live in the studio, Jennifer Singh, KEZI 9 News.